Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to Third Wave Trades. Today we're just going to do a very quick and brief update on Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. Um, and when I mean brief, guys, I mean really brief. We're just going to look at the macro picture of what's going on because I actually have a plan to try to live stream tomorrow in the morning if you guys are interested to join me around I'm thinking either pre-market around 8 o'clock or possibly 9:30 when the market actually starts. We'll just do some live technical analysis, and what I want to do there, guys, is really go over Tesla's micro count. And the reason is, guys, there's a lot that I wanted to try to explain in this move, and I tried to make a video on it, and it honestly became really long and convoluted. And I just think a better format for this in-depth analysis would be during a live stream while the actual price action is playing out. So there's a lot that I want to show you guys on the micro count, so we'll take care of that tomorrow. If you guys are interested, then I'll set up the live stream and you guys can join me, ask any questions on what you guys think is going on, share your own opinions, and I think we can make like a fun trading or a live session out of that. All right, so that's why for today I'm just for right now I'm just going to go over a larger picture technical analysis on some things that I think are key. All right, so quick disclaimer, guys, before we get started. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research and or consult with a financial advisor before making any trading or investment decisions. Secondly, guys, if you could, please hit the like button down below if you guys find the content useful, and please subscribe to the channel if you guys want more elite wave breakdowns on your favorite stocks, cryptos, and commodities. All right, guys, so then bigger picture, let's just talk first and foremost about this descending level of resistance that we see right here. All right, so as you guys can see, this was a major resistance multiple times, right? So obviously we topped out at 414. We tested this resistance again at 401, got rejected. At 381, got rejected. And then just recently, last week when we hit it at around 276 or 280 after hours, we got rejected, right? So, you know, a lot of people are thinking that we are going to drop now and come down to the bottom of this type of channel before we start moving up again, and it's definitely a possibility. I don't think that is what's going to happen for a couple of reasons. First off, if you guys see this, it should look familiar to you if you guys seen any of my other videos, because it's actually very similar to what played out with Apple, right? Alright, guys, so if you remember my Apple video, then you would know that we had something extremely similar, right? So we had multiple touch points on a descending level of resistance, right? And I pointed out that we got rejected in the case of Apple 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And when we were coming upon it this time around, I told you guys that it would probably provide some resistance, and we would pull back, but eventually we will break through it. And if we do break through it, that's most likely our third wave. If we got rejected and we kept pushing down, you know, there was more likelihood that we were in a longer fourth wave correction, right? But we did end up breaking through, and now we're finishing on a third wave move that's just continuing to run, right? But the point was that over here we would see some resistance, right? And so that's exactly what is happening with Tesla, or what has happened with Tesla. We hit that point, and we you know, we met some resistance, and I do think that we will come back to test it, right? And there's multiple reasons for why I think that we will. Because I think, you know, first and foremost, that we are in a third wave move, in my opinion. You know, if we were to fall off from over here, then this was most likely like an A, B, C, like I was telling you guys earlier on. But I don't think that that's the case now. I think we just needed a pullback correction to move higher, and I think I'll be able to confirm that for you guys when we go over the micro count, right, tomorrow. But we have a lot of support, right? And it looks like today we may have bounced and, off of our support, right? So we had, first off, we had this gap that we left when we ran up. So we came back to fill that, to just enter that gap. And we don't have to fill it completely, just like in the case of over here. Um, when we came back, we got into the gap. We didn't fill it completely, right? And then after that, we had a very bullish reversal candle pattern, and then we started this whole run. So today, um, you know, we had a nice bounce. We came into the gap, and now we've kind of bounced out of it. And I think this will lead to something similar as we got down here. I think we will have a similar move right here, where we will bounce. All right, guys. The other thing is our EMAs, right? So we basically are right around our 21 EMA, which is acting like as a strong support for us. Like I told you guys in my last video, I prefer to use dynamic supports as opposed to just uh, you know horizontal key levels of support. I think it's more accurate, and so long as we're above our 21 EMA on the daily, this trend is going to continue, in my opinion, on the upside, right? So we're right above that, and we're getting the bounce. To me, that's not a coincidence. I think that this is providing a lot of support for us to now keep going higher. Additionally, guys, as you guys know, our RSI was really overbought when we made this move, and now we've been able to cool off a lot, and we're still above 50, which still makes this very bullish, and we can start running up again, which is what I think is going to play out. So I definitely think that we're coming back to test this channel for a second time, and if we were to get rejected over here, then we would probably have to change our thesis and say that this move is playing out differently than we would expect, right? Because then obviously you guys could see that would form a double top, and that it wouldn't be a good sign if we get rejected the second time. But I don't think that that's what's going to happen. Based off of the wave count and everything, I think we will come back to test this level. It will chop probably for a little bit, but I do think that we will eventually push through and move higher, possibly reaching this target of the 314 level, which you guys know I've been saying is going to be a key resistance for us. I've been saying that for a while, and I think that's where we're headed next. And I hope to show you guys that tomorrow in the micro count as well. Also, guys, over here in the red circle, you guys can see we have our SMAs, as you guys I'm sure are well aware. We also got the golden cross, which is a very bullish indicator moving forward. And again, it doesn't mean that we can't pull back more, but what it does mean is that now, as these moving averages move up, these will become support for us longer term as we move forward in the trend, right? So we're above our 21 EMA. We got the golden cross. RSI has cooled off, and again, like I mentioned, in terms of the weekly, we are still above this 30-week moving average as well, right? So as long as we're above this, long term is bullish. Again, we could pull back to this level, and it would just be a buying opportunity to go long again. So now if this does get rejected over here and we form that double top and we come lower, what's most likely going to play out is a sort of like 1-2 1-2 situation, right? Where instead of this being the 1 2 3 that we were saying, 4 5, it would actually be something like a 1 2 1 2 3. So we're still in our third, but this move that we're having is actually just setting us up for a more impulsive move, right? Because then we would basically have just a very extended third wave move, which is long term a lot more bullish, even though in the short term it would give us a slightly more slightly deeper retracement. So it's just this is going to be key, right? So as long as we start pushing higher, as you guys can see, we closed today at 250. um, we got the bounce that we needed at this key level over here, this key support. So what's going to be the key moving forward now is if we can reach this channel top again, and this time break through it. If we reject, most likely we're coming down in the form of a 1-2-1-2. If we break above it, then most likely we are going higher to 314. Right, that's my larger picture take on it, and we're gonna go into, or I'll try to as much as I can, go into the minuscule and the minor and the micro counts tomorrow live, and I hope you guys will join me there. So this way, if you guys have any questions, if you guys have your own take, anybody else who practices Elliott Wave, if you guys agree or disagree with my minor counts, I would love to have you guys come and we can talk and chat about it, right? So if that sounds good, and if you guys found this content useful, then please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys want more Elliott Wave breakdowns. I will be back with more. Peace.